Good morning, everyone. Today I'll be talking to you about insomnia. Next. As I give you information on this topic, please understand that not everyone has insomnia or that I'm pointing out anyone in this presentation. However, according to WebMD, workers with insomnia who are unable to concentrate and or feel drowsy during the day cost employers $63 billion a year in productivity. Also, they state that 23% of workers are sleep deprived and in fact suffer from insomnia. Even though you might not suffer from this condition, it is important to understand it. So in the next few minutes, I will inform you on the signs and symptoms of insomnia, what causes have a negative impact, and what things you can add to your lifestyle to make a positive impact in your life. Insomnia is a sleeping condition that creates difficulty in falling asleep at night and or staying asleep. There are two types of insomnias: primary insomnia, a person having difficulty sleeping not associated with any health conditions or problems. The second type of insomnia is secondary insomnia, a person having difficulty sleeping because of a health condition or substances they are taking. Next. First, I'll be talking about the signs and symptoms. Migraines and tension headaches, inability to fall asleep or feeling restless at night, takes 30 minutes or more to fall asleep, and gets 6 hours or less of sleep at least 3 nights a week. Daytime drowsiness, fatigue, and or difficulty concentrating. The National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute concluded that driver sleepiness, not related to alcohol, is responsible for almost 20% of all serious car crashes every year. And then the last point is feeling anxious or depressed often. Next. Now, secondly, I'll be talking about the causes. Excessive amounts of caffeine, alcohol, recreational drugs, etc., especially in the afternoon for caffeine and alcohol. Gender, between 30 to 40% of menopausal women experience insomnia. This may be due to hot flashes, night sweats, anxiety, fluctuations in hormone levels. Also, hormonal changes during their menstrual cycle can cause restlessness and the ability to get a good night's rest. Causes continue. Unhealthy weight. This is a huge one. A 20-year review of obesity-associated diseases among children aged 6 to 17 conducted by the CDC found a significant increase in hospital charges for obesity-related conditions. Discharges for insomnia and sleep conditions increased by 436%. Environmental change, shift work, traveling between time zones, vision loss. We know that. We're military. We cross time zones all the time. So, next. And third and least, positive impacts, preventive care. Exercise, at least 30 minutes a day before dinner. Best before dinner, excuse me. A small but significant new study from Northwestern University School of Medicine found that a group of 17 adults, 16 of them women aged 35 and older, reported dramatic improvement in their sleep quality just by engaging in regular aerobic exercise several times a week. With exercise comes diet, of course. Avoid excessive amounts of caffeine, alcohol, and or nicotine. Alcohol is a sedative that may induce sleep initially, but it prevents deeper stages of sleep that allow the body to fully rest. Diet continued. Consume foods that contain complex carbs, lean proteins, healthy fats, and fresh herbs. Increase serotonin levels that promotes all stages of sleep. And then lastly, sleep. Get at least 6 hours of sleep per night. According to the National Sleep Foundation, 35% of Americans do not get more than 6 hours of sleep a night on a regular basis. Next. All in all, there are 3 important things to understand about insomnia. First, understand the signs and symptoms. Understand what insomnia is. Secondly, look at the causes. What things negatively affect you on a daily basis that creates an inability to sleep at night or restlessness during the day. Lastly, positive impacts that can add to your daily life to prepare yourself for a better night's rest. There are also many other treatments to overcome insomnia. You might be wondering why I didn't tell you about any medical procedures or seeking help professionally. The treatments I just informed you are the simplest way to overcome it without being medically treated or seeing a therapist or anybody like that. However, these simple steps are not effective I'm sorry, I did that already. I hope that if any one of you know or is struggling with insomnia, will utilize this information and share with others. This concludes my presentation.